Hello and welcome back. So, I've got this truck thing here, excavator thing. I don't know. Yep. So, today I want to talk about something that Joe Biden said. He said that the only way for them to get Trump out of office was to impeach him. And I fully agree with that because, for the most part, Americans love Trump. He's gotten much more popularity with just about every demographic, with and especially with the black people and the black support and the women support with Trump. And something I'm gonna kind of a credit to this is that he has been the strong voice that the Democrats have wanted. Basically, what's been happening is um, Democrats have been acting like dictators. They've been um, they've basically been forcing themselves on the American people, on Americans, and with the media and everything else, it's been virtually impossible. It hasn't been impossible. Obviously, we have Trump, but it's been very difficult to stop this uh, almost dictatorship-like um, presence. Something I'm pretty sure it was uh, on Louder with Crowder, Stephen Crowder. He said one reason why Republicans voted in Trump was because he was their voice. He was this strong. He is the strong leader that America needs. He not only represents um, Republicans and how they should be represented, he is a strong voice and has opinions, and he takes action. Obama never took action. He never did anything. He couldn't even call ISIS ISIS. He called them radicals or some stupid crap like that, extremists. And I don't even know if he used extremists. He used radicals. It's like, no, that's ISIS. And they need to be taken down. He said ISIS needs to be defeated. And he mostly got rid of them. He took care of it. Obama never did. He had, what, years to deal with the problem? Never did anything. Never did anything. Obama took care, or not Obama, Trump took care of it. He is the voice that Republicans have wanted and needed. And the actions that Trump has taken have ultimately have improved the country. The other reason I believe that Trump was elected is because he was and he is a businessman. Obama hurt businesses, especially the small ones. I'm pretty sure he even gave tax breaks and rewarded companies that moved jobs overseas. I'm pretty sure he rewarded that kind of behavior. That's how un-American is it to reward businesses for shipping jobs overseas? he made it virtually impossible for small businesses to maintain themselves. He hurt businesses, and he hurt uh, people paying taxes, and that's partly why Trump was elected, is because he is a businessman. He's not a politician. Hillary, you know, crooked as she is, has made, crooked, evil, wicked, take your pick, has made a career off of politics. She doesn't have any damn clue of what's going on. And somehow she's still in office. She knows, I don't think she has any clue of how a business actually works, how a business is actually ran. AOC proved that she has absolutely no fucking idea of how businesses ran. She's already proved that in Congress. She's asking, are there any situations in which, no, I'm sorry, that was Ilhan Omar. It was Ilhan Omar, it wasn't AOC. Excuse me. She still has no fucking idea, though. And neither does Ilhan Omar. She's like, are there any situations in which you would pay workers less money than the year before? And it's like, well, yeah. There's commission work. And if you have been demoted, if you have a leave of absence for any reason, yes, there are reasons. Hillary Clinton would have destroyed America. She would have opened up the borders to Syria, and she would have let ISIS in, and America would have been in a chaotic mess. And I really don't need to necessarily preach that, because the people who voted understand that. Shoot. Crap. Oh well. The people who voted understand that Hillary would have been a bad choice. It's, who's the lesser of two evils? Well, I don't want Trump, but Hillary's a worse choice, so we'll go with Trump. And they still, the Democrats who wanted Hillary are still yelling and screaming like a 2-year-old that they lost. It's like, well, yeah, you lost. Wake up and get your head out of your butt. You lost because you were considered the worst of the two evils that were given. Now, I know not everyone wanted Trump. He wasn't the first choice by Republicans. But obviously, he was considered the better choice. Americans, now, what's interesting about that is, even though Hillary did have the popular vote, she still lost. And that could be another video, how Hillary lost even though she had the popular vote. But as a country, Hillary was deemed the worst of the two evils. So I can go into this a little bit right now. The reason why Hillary won the popular vote and still lost, due to, in part, that there are like oh, come on. There are a couple of states that have an overwhelming population. We'll say California and Rhode Island. California has a much bigger population than Rhode Island by a factor of probably 10 or something. Insane amount. But just because California is a bigger state does that mean that California gets a bigger say then? Well, Rhode Island should have, as a state, should have just as equal say of who is president as California. And that's partly why it has to do with the population of each state and how much each state is represented. Again, that can be another video. But yeah, Trump was elected for a number of reasons. And, it's all those reasons that, again, that prove that he's the one who should have the right to be president. I honestly don't remember what I was talking about at the beginning of the video. I really don't. Oh yeah, Joe Biden. Oh yeah, so basically then, the Democrats are going to have to come up with a serious plan if they want to get back in office. They're going to have to come up with some really good strategies. And the only probable way for them to get Trump out of office and not have to deal with him for the next how many years is for them to impeach. Unless they can come up with a real solid strategy that would allow them to win. And I don't see that happening. They don't have anything new to offer. They don't have anything that would radicalize or change, how the Democrats would be. They don't offer anything new. They don't offer anything promising. It's the same old lies. We're going to give you free money, free health care. I think it's been shown, I think the Americans have spoken that, or the majority of them don't necessarily want that, or they realize it's not a good idea. Now, there's a lot of Democrats who do believe in those sort of ideas and socialism and whatever else, but it seems to be right now that's just a minority. And the majority have spoken and they want Trump. And it's going to take someone like Trump on the other side to make a change within their party. Alright, well, join me next week as I completely total my truck. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.